Good afternoon. It's Monday, May 8th, 2017. For All Western New York News and Radio, I'm Scott Leffler. There could be some scattered showers later, depending upon where you're at. For most of us, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high near 53 and a low around 36 overnight. Partly sunny tomorrow with a high near 51. What's in the news? Buffalo police report that the officer shot in Riverside last night is in fair condition at ECMC. The officer, who has not been named, was reportedly shot in the face during a gunfight near Garfield Street and Hartman Place. Police have a suspect in custody. A federal grand jury returned a 48-count indictment charging Sergei Buzrikov, age 33 of Salamanca, with conspiracy to defraud, mail fraud, wire fraud, bank fraud, and money laundering. Prosecutors say Buzrikov operated fraudulent debt restructuring businesses out of two offices that he opened in the Western New York area, including the fraudulent debt restructuring business to defraud approximately 200 victims out of $1.2 million. He could face 30 years in prison. And Corey Buttle, age 25, of Brooklyn, who was convicted of conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud, was sentenced to 60 months in prison. Buttle defrauded elderly Americans out of more than $400,000, including $130,000 from one victim in Rochester. Police news. A 22-year-old Roseville man was charged Thursday with fourth-degree criminal possession of marijuana following a traffic stop on State Route 21 in Almond. State police say that troopers stopped Andrew Thomas Smith for operating his vehicle with no hands on the wheel. While talking to Smith, troopers smelled marijuana, which led to a search and subsequent discovery of a smoking device and an amount greater than 25 grams of pot. Smith was released on an appearance ticket. A 52-year-old Bradford man was charged with violating an order of protection following a traffic stop on County Route 15 in Angelica. State police say that John M. Randolph was originally stopped for a seatbelt violation. Upon further investigation, it was determined that the passenger in the vehicle had an order of protection against Randolph. Randolph was taken to the Amity Troopers Barracks, arraigned before the Town of Friendship Court, and released with orders to reappear in the town of Angelica. A 46-year-old Belmont man was charged with felony DWI following a reported complaint on Wednesday. State police say that troopers and the Angelica Town Police were investigating a report of an erratic driver when they located and interviewed Donald W. Schultz as he was exiting his vehicle at the Birdsall Inn. Schultz was determined to be intoxicated and taken to the Fillmore Troopers Barracks, where he was found to have a 0.16% blood alcohol content. A prior DWI conviction makes this charge a felony. A 53-year-old Kennedy man was charged Friday with second-degree harassment following a complaint. State police say that troopers responded to Surefine for a report of one subject harassing another inside the store. Investigation revealed that Michael Luce threatened to kill the victim and subjected the victim to physical contact. Luce was arrested with a court summons issued by the Town of Poland judge and is scheduled to appear in court later in the month. In sports, the Red Wings went 1-1 on the weekend, losing Friday to the Red Sox by a score of 7-2, then beating the Red Sox on Sunday by a score of 3-1. The Bisons beat the Iron Pigs 8-0 in what was to be Game 1 of a Saturday doubleheader. Game 2 was rained out and pushed to Sunday. Then on Sunday, the Iron Pigs beat Buffalo 1-0 and 5-4. Both the Bisons and Red Wings are back in action tonight, both on the road. We'll have details of those games on allwesternnewyorksports.com when they're done. Monday means Heard in Western New York, Greg Burt's weekly column about the best live shows in Western New York. This week's featured event is Big Tim Kellum's at 6 p.m. Friday at the Evening Star Concert Hall, plus there's 9 more in the column. Read it all at allwesternnewyorkradio.com. Monday also means Corey comments on. Today he comments on what's going on with the Sabres front office. Catch it following the 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. newscasts, and later via the podcast. And finally, Monday means Here's the Thing on All Western New York Radio at 8 p.m., my weekly show where I talk about whatever my pea brain is focused on at 7:59 p.m. So there you have today's news and notes. Thanks for listening. For All Western New York Radio, I'm Scott Leffler. Have a great day.
Gojira has been rocking the heavy metal scene for more than 20 years, going from near obscurity to being labeled as one of the genre's leading new millennium upstarts. They're one of the supporting acts on Metallica's upcoming tour, but before that, you can catch them at the Rapids Theater Tuesday, May 16th. Tickets are just $30 in advance and $35 the day of the show. That's Gojira at Rapids Theater, May 16th.